Yo guys, we're at Masada here. It's a national park in Israel. It used to be an old Roman fortress back in the 1st century AD. So let's check it out. So at the bottom of the hill, where it's right down there, it's at -300 meters. And that's below sea level. The Dead Sea is right there, full of salt. And right now we're at 400 meters above sea level. Pretty crazy, the elevation change. This was discovered to be one of the commandant's residence in the army here in Masada. So the Jewish that were Roman citizens came over here and were starting a revolt against the Romans because they were super mad at their taxes and they disliked them. But then the Romans later took it over once they conquered the Jews and they destroyed the temple.
All right, so the dark line here that's painted on that you see, everything below that was the original that they found here, the ruins. Everything above that has been rebuilt to kind of complete the building and make it a finished out so that we can see what it looked like back in the time that the Jewish people were here.
The storeroom is where they would have kept all their food supplies and everything needed to live on the mountain. It was designed to hold off many armies, including the Romans, but even though the Romans conquered them, it was still a great design for a fortress. It's a great view from up here. You have the Dead Sea right there and some mountains over in Jordan. But then you look down and it's about over 1,000 to 2,000 foot drop. Sketchy. This is the location of the Northern Palace. Whoever they assigned the ruler here in Messiah would have lived here and ruled over his people. Marcus Agrippa, who was Herod Agrippa's patron, lived here. These kind of hidden benches were where the guards would have slept and sat as they waited their orders.
All right guys, here is the water cistern at the top of Masada. So they use this to collect the rainwater. It's not natural spring water. So this collected the rainwater and then they use this all year round for their water. So we're at the top of Masada and basically they use this to fill their cup.
There are some deep rocks down there and they were used to throw at the Romans if they were to attack the city up on top of this mountain. Since we are in the desert here at Masada, water was very scarce. So what they would do is they would build aqueducts and dams to collect all the water into the cisterns. Pretty interesting, the innovation back in the 1st century. So this was a Byzantine church built here by monks in like 5th and 7th century here. They lived on top of the mountain in cells as prisoners. All right, guys, we're hiking down the snake trail, right?
Snake path.
Yep, snake path, basically the same thing. Steep, sketchy here at the moment, but it's gonna be about a 10 to 30 minute walk, I think, right?
Well, we'll see. We've never done it.
This view is great up here, though. First mountain we've been on in a while. Pretty steep stairs.
Where?
Coming into the super sus part, no railing, but hopefully we can make it out of this alive. There's not a lot of railing at the bottom.
Yeah, let's do it.
Running that.
Hey, yeah, here we are.
Because that was hard. We have entered into the cool building. Feels better than ever.
Oh, those are cool. Those are chocolate.
We had a max heart rate of 184. Max heart rate of 184. Wow. Incredible. Yo guys, we're in Gedi Falls. Let's hit it. Got a pool here. I'm doing a small little bridge into the waterfall. There's the waterfall right there. We are continuing on the trail to the main waterfall. I think it's called David's Fall. This is where he hid from Saul when Saul was trying to kill David. So, history right there. We have entered our next station in the waterfall area with that pretty one right there. Saul would have been chasing down David in this area. We are walking in here. Very nice. Here goes RJ. Woo! So we're just walking around here, guys, and we found this little alleyway right here. The water feels great today. It's not that cold, actually. And got a duck here because of the low branches. But as you lead into it, you get this little personal exit where you can hide out. You got that little passageway into a little crevice. How is it, Jan? How is it? How is it?
It's very refreshing. Do it, do it, do it.
Yeah. Oh, that was a sketchy descent. So we take the wet trail back right here. Oh wow, pretty. Whoa. We got pretty falls right here. We got quite a hike through this wet trail. Never seen anything like it. It's grippy enough. Woo! We're made up. How is it? Woo! How is it, guys?
This is awesome.
Yeah, pretty. So we have stopped at 4 waterfalls along the way, and this is the final one. The 4th waterfall here is David's Waterfall. Ginormous. Wow.
All natural.
So David would have written Psalm 42 around this area thousands of years ago.
Hey guys. Where are we?
Dead Sea. Watch this. If you let go of your legs. Okay, let go.
And you just float.
Watch, ready?
Crazy.
Ready?
Do it. So crazy.
It's warm too.
Here we are.
Really warm.
We're in Eindhoven at the public beach. Mountains in the background. Pretty great. So weird with all this salt.
Yeah,
But it's actually pretty nice. Looks like snowballs.
Yeah. It's like crystallized too.
Yeah.
Like
The water, if you feel the water
Smash it.
it feels like olive oil.
Yeah.
Weird.
It is a little slippery.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yep.
Just float.
All right, guys.
don't put your face in.
No.